ready for another adventure and another night of 13 Nights of Halloween. I'm Wokey, and I'm joined with today's guests, which are two members of the Mew Mew Force. We have Captain Ginyu.
Oh, that's me.
That's right. We dropped Soldier 76 after the Overwatch. Unless you're comfortable embracing being Captain 76 again.
That's too much. It's just Captain Ginyu is fine.
We got Captain Ginyu and we got Jace.
Nice.
Yeah, we're here with Castlevania, the Anniversary Collection, which I'm going to press a button to start it. And we're going to play a little bit of Castlevania. It will likely be this one, which will be Castlevania Adventure, because I've never played it. And this is the Game Boy copy of Castlevania, but this collection has all the old ones, including Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, Dracula's Curse, Super Castlevania, the sequel to the Game Boy game, Castlevania Bloodlines, Kid Dracula, and then if you want to go crazy, you can go to oops, I pressed the wrong button. Give me a sec. You can play the Japanese version of these games.
Now, wait. Kid, tell me more about Kid Dracula. That looked cool as shit.
One day, Dracula-kun arised from his 10,000 years of slumber.
Oh my God.
A can of tomato juice in his hand, Dracula-kun was enjoying the TV for the first time in 10,000 years when, out of the blue, one of his servant bats suddenly bites his head. What the fang is going on? What are you doing to me? Don't you know that I am the king of the world, Dracula-kun? Hooray! Hurrah for Garamoth, screamed the bat. The bat then faded, leaving Dracula-kun in complete confusion. And then, boom, a big scary demon appeared on the TV screen. I conquered the demon realm while you were sleeping like a log. You shall call me the Demon King Goromoth from now on. No, I am king. So basically, this takes place before the events of the first Castlevania, and you play as the kid version of Dracula. I can't remember.
That is not that cannot be canon.
Yeah, Kid Dracula is canon.
No, oh, fuck off.
Yeah, I forget if you're technically Dracula or you're playing as Alucard, but it is canon. Kid Dracula is canon in this household and as far as anything else is concerned. Also, this is the same series where one of the games is called Vampire Killer, so it's fitting that both of these exist at the same time. I've played Kid Dracula beforehand, so that's why we're going in for this one, Castlevania Adventure. And the previous Nights of Halloween, I'd already played that game. I'm really bad at this one because it keeps telling me to use Xbox controls. But we'll go in here, and we'll start game. This will not take long because I'm not sure how much I can take of a GB game. You guys are laughing because they are fellow connoisseurs of Game Boy games. And they know how the quality of them are. Push start key. I don't know which one is the start key. Alright, give me a sec.
Well, time to play the guessing game.
Yeah, time to play the guessing game, trying to figure out which one of these buttons is push the start key. I found it eventually. Alright, stage 1, let's take a look how this looks. Alright, it's not too bad. I got the... Oh, God. And then it started asking me to walk. It was fine up until it asked me to start walking. I'm so fast when I jump, but my more normal walking speed is real rough here. Oh my God, and there's frame rate issues too, if I'm not careful.
Is this supposed to be Simon?
Mm-hmm, it's Simon. I forget when exactly this takes place. The Castlevania timeline, as I mentioned beforehand with Dracula-kun, is a little bit confusing. Whether or not which Belmont you are or something like that, but I'm pretty sure the Game Boy games are canon to some extent. I don't know what the fuck that thing is, but it's now taken the force of my whip, as I seem to be able to shoot fireballs out of my whip now. And it looks like I have about 12 minutes to complete the game. I don't know what that giant timer in the floor above me is, but I assume that means how much time I have to beat the game. Alright, later, Giant.
Really?
I think so. It's slowly counting down as if I don't have very much time for anything.
That's a lot of time. It's pretty gratuitous, I would say.
Really?
12 minutes?
12 minutes? Yeah.
For a Game Boy game, yeah. You have to remember back in the day, how much time realistically could you spend on a Game Boy game? Like...
I don't know. I was poor. I didn't have a Game Boy.
You never had a Game Boy? Not even a Game Boy Color? Nothing like that?
No.
So you never...
My first Game Boy was the 3DS. that I bought in college.
Oh my god. So you never even got to play Red and Blue back in the day?
Nah, no.
You never. Do you know how I originally? Have I ever told you how I originally played Pokemon? By the way, it is a. This thing is currently fucking me up. I cannot, for the life of me, get this fucking candle. Oh, wait, there we go. Did I ever tell you how I originally played Pokemon?
No.
On the school grounds, a friend of mine. Because back in the day, I didn't have a Game Boy. I had a Super Nintendo. But on the playground, a kid with a Game Boy showed up. And he was like, yo, you have to check this shit out. Well, he didn't say check this shit out. He was more like, you have to play this. And it was Pokemon. And he said, and I said, like, what is this? I've never heard of this before. And he's like, it's okay. You can just play. Just don't save over my file. And you can start a new game to, I guess, get used to it. So for that, in one lunch recess, I played Pokemon with, starting with Charmander, which is the true rookie move. I picked him because he looked cool, not knowing that I was about to have the worst time in my life trying to beat Brock as a kid who, like, didn't understand what Pokemon was or what type advantage was. But he let me play, and as soon as I finished playing and recess was done, I said, I have to play this shit. I have to get it. It was, like, probably one of the first things I ever begged my parents for. Was Pokemon.
What just happened?
I don't know what happened there, but I got 9 minutes and I'm fucking booking it. I don't know. These enemies seem. These enemies.
Wait, I missed it. What happened?
He clearly touched you and you didn't take any damage.
I did not. I just like no-sold it. I'm like, that's not gonna work for me, brother. Sorry. Oh god. You know, a lot of times people say frame rate, it doesn't matter, but I'm currently feeling it in all 7 frames that are currently existing in this video game. But it's alright, I'm moving. I'm gonna beat this game. It doesn't matter that it takes me like a full 3 seconds to turn around.
See, you didn't get damaged that time either.
Maybe I'm just super strong. Maybe it's that. But yeah, so imagine that these are the kind of quality games that exist on a Game Boy, and then Pokemon releases. And you're just like, oh, you have to be shitting me right now. Okay. I don't know how I made that, but it made it.
Ooh.
Oh my god, that was one of those moments. I was like, yeah, he's gonna... The irony's about to hit him.
Oh, man. I survived all that. I don't think I could do that again, by the way. I don't know if I could handle that platforming section again. I don't know how I did it the first time. But okay, this is the kind of quality that you can expect from Game Boy games. And then Pokemon comes out and it's like the most craziest shit you've ever seen in your life. Because usually Game Boy games can be completed in about like 2 hours. Like one of the most popular Game Boy games at the time was Tetris because it was infinite, right? A game of Tetris can last like anywhere from like a minute to like full on hour. But in theory, it's infinite gameplay. Oh, oh. Okay. Alright now. Speaking of infinite gameplay, I got 7 minutes. Okay. Okay. We're good. I was terrified for my life there. Oh, God. Okay, I can get back. This one bat is gonna completely fuck me. I can already tell.
Oh, it keeps coming back. Oh, no.
It does. Unfortunately, this is why I said I don't think I have that much time. Because, oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna go. No! No! There's no fucking way! How? I can't.
Wait, did you get hit by the flame? Is that what just happened?
No, the bat hit me. Alright. Whoop, whoop. Alright. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm technically touching the corner here with my feet, as you can tell. Therefore, I have not left the platform. It's Royal Rumble settings from wrestling. Therefore, I am still on the platform somehow, even though 2/3 of me is not currently touching it. What?
Game design.
Oh yeah, baby.
What happens if you fall down right here? You're just stuck.
Oh no. Okay, I got.
Because you can't.
Yeah.
Distract you. I was gonna say, can you jump that high if you fell down?
That's a very good question. This is a boss room, and I can feel it. I think.
Why is the boss not bossing?
Wasting my time. Oh, they waited for me.
Oh.
Oh! Don't worry, I got him. I don't have him, by the way. He's doing more damage than I can currently output. Come on.
Oh,
Please don't
I was
take
gonna
me.
say if you backed up just a little bit, you would have won.
Oh my god. Alright, well...
Is this a start?
I have to get back to that stage. I have to go back through that. Alright. I'm going there.
The true terror.
This is true terror. How are you guys enjoying your spooky season? For some people, it's been a very long time, unless they are currently watching us play Baldur's Gate 3 on Captain's channel. It's been a very long time since they've heard from you guys.
Has it been since last Castlevania?
Mm-hmm. It's been. I'm pretty sure. I keep thinking of ways to bring you guys in now that I have like a different audience, and I honestly cannot think of a way that is not just doing what we did in the past and just being like, yo, check this shit out, you guys who know nothing about this series that I currently enjoy.
We could start another podcast.
Who's your audience now? Like, what's the main demo?
Fake Grand Order players for the most part, I would say. Here we
Okay.
go. And occasionally, people who are really into Gintama, since I started Shonen Archive, and that is like slowly like the second biggest series that we have, because Shonen Archive is a series in which me and my good buddy Zenron have dedicated ourselves to watching every single Shonen Jump property in existence until one of us dies that is available to us in English anyway. And we were going through Gintama.
I was about to say, like that's a lot of properties.
It is a lot of properties. We have gone through technically none of them so far, but we have started some of them. I guess if you count Jujutsu Kaisen's current season as one, it's a little bit different. Okay, yeah. Oh, come on.
Jump over him.
He has like his reach is insane.
By the way, I just want to point out, I was watching it more observantly this time. You don't have to platform in that first part, because you can jump 3 blocks high.
Can I? Oh, well, when I get there in about another 3 minutes, we'll try again and figure it out. But yeah, that's technically the second demographic. There's still people from the old Dokkan days, and they're always happy to see you guys whenever they pop up. But it's different from when you guys were last main featured and stuff like that.
I'm curious if we need to choose like Grand Fate Order like aliases.
Would you want me to start calling you Saber and Berserker or Ku Colin and other historical figures? No.
Honestly, I don't know anything about that series.
See, that's why it's perfect when I tell you, like, okay, now guess which one of these guys is Attila the Hun. And you go, like, I don't know, man, this guy? And I go, no, it's a girl. It's the perfect setup. But I have to actually think of it to be interesting to see. Okay, when I get the cross, I become super powered. Thank you, Jesus. Now I know. I'm still not sure what those little rat things are, but they're at least easy enough to deal with. But yeah, if you think about it, and since the Mew Mew Force is born off of Dragon Ball and all stuff like that, I mean, technically speaking, Shonen Archive, we did talk about Dragon Ball Superhero. I did it with D-Free when that came out, mainly because Zen is currently tuned out of the Dragon Ball fandom out of a larger sense. So we'll get to that later when we actually start to cover the old Dragon Ball stuff.
I was about to say, what happened there?
You know, when you're too deep into the fandom, sometimes you need to just kind of step away. And that's the best way of seeing it, I think, with Dragon Ball. It's different from you guys who are just like, oh yeah, Dragon Ball. There's nothing wrong with Dragon Ball the series. It's Dragon Ball the fans that are a series. But I think he also talked about it in Superhero. Actually, he was there on Superhero. It was just basically the idea of, like, it hasn't really... It's kind of just doing a best hits thing. And I think that was also recorded before, of course, Toriyama passed. And I also kind of feel a little bit, like, weird about Dragon Ball at the moment, because I also feel like it's a good time to kind of, like, stop and be like, appreciate what we currently have, but people want it to keep on going. So that's where the disconnect is really happening, you know what I mean? It's weird, right?
Okay.
Like, I don't really fault anyone who wants more Dragon Ball, but me as a person, I don't really want to see more if he's not involved, even if the person involved was picked by him. It's different for me, but... Talk about death and morality. The scariest thing you can talk about on Halloween.
Ooh.
So yeah, what have you guys been up to? Before I just talk more about me.
I'm playing a lot of games.
Playing a lot of games, yeah.
I'm playing too many games, actually.
You've been playing... Last I saw you were playing Borderlands 3.
4.
4. That's right, my bad. I forgot so much about Borderlands 3 that I just assumed it did not exist anymore. That is...
So, originally, I wasn't going to get it for a while. But my friend just hit me up one day. He's like, "Hey, you gonna play Borderlands 4?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get it, but not at the moment because I got other stuff to, I got life."
I got a lot going on in my plate right now that a looter shooter is not in the cards. I get it.
Yeah, I was basically implying that I have bills to pay.
That too.
And then he texts me back, and he's like, "Look again, boyo." He doesn't say that, but
the hypothetical friend saying boyo.
yeah, he gifted me the game. I was sitting at the airport waiting for my flight when this happened. I was like, "Oh, thanks." I can't play it for like 8 hours.
That's very nice. My brother was crashing out over the villain of Borderlands 4. Not to spoil it, say who it is because I don't know, and he explained it to me. But he was definitely having a moment of pure anger when it was revealed who the final boss was.
Oh,
And he was not fully having it.
oh dang.
Yeah. That's my
I have a feeling...
Oh, fuck. Got me on the backswing.
Oh no, he donkey punched you.
He did. Unfortunate. But you were saying?
I have a feeling I progressed enough of the story. I want to say I'm like halfway through.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say there's enough hints that I think I know who it is. I'm not gonna say it just in case, but I think I know who it is.
Okay.
Because it's kind of like a question that I was wondering about. That as you're just playing the game, you're like, huh. I wonder what happened to so and so. Could be completely wrong, by the way.
When you finish it, let me know just so I can know if you got it right.
Yeah,
because he was
sure.
definitely incensed over the who it ended up being.
Was he like heartbroken, or was he like
mad?
Oh, he was mad. Okay,
he was actively mad.
Ooh.
It was hilarious because I got to hear him off of corner because we shared the same room. So I was just like playing my game, and then I just hear him yelling at his friends in complete disarray. And it was like, okay. And then I asked him later, so what happens in that game? And then he let me know more. I was like, I was okay with the story spoilers on that just because I've been checked out on the story of Borderlands since 2. And to be fair, most people likely have been checked out of the stories of Borderlands since 1, but...
2. Oh, since 1? I was gonna say 2, because 2 is like everyone's favorite.
It is. But
I've never played the series. Don't know much about it, but wouldn't it be hilarious if my only experience was with the movie?
So, did you see that movie? Is this your transition? Because I was about to say, no. I'm a fan of Borderlands, and I have not seen that movie. Only because it was such bizarre casting. It was like, as much as I love Jamie Lee Curtis, I cannot believe how easily I smoked that guy. It really, after all the fucking pain I went through.
It looked like you were just trying to like mad mode it. You're like, I'm gonna tank all his hits and hit him before he hits me. That's what it looked like.
It turned out that I really did just need to take 2 steps back, and that was it. And it was done.
Yeah, the casting was definitely odd. Like Kevin Hart
as Marcus,
like a serious. No, he wasn't. He was Roland.
No, he was not Roland. Kevin Hart was Marcus. Oh no, Roland. Yes, you're right. I got the names confused. Roland is the sweaty guy, the fat guy. You're right.
What? No, he's the soldier. The fat guy is Marcus.
Yeah, that's why I said that he wasn't Marcus. So you're right. He was Roland.
Yeah, Roland's also like I know that Kevin Hart in general is like short, but Roland is tall.
Yes, and also Roland is buff. Which Kevin Hart is many things, but he is neither of those things. It is very weird because they did pick a comedian to play the most serious character in like maybe the entire franchise. They could not have picked the worst person to pick the hyper serious soldier. Like, the dude has maybe 0 jokes.
You know what? He is. I would honestly say, as much as I hate to admit it, The Rock's persona in most of his movies would have been perfect for Roland.
He probably would have. But by that point, he was probably too expensive for him. And knowing The Rock, he would have been like, I can never lose as I'm being him, and then I also have to be like the main character, and then everyone else has to be subservient and ask, hey, what's my character up to when I'm not currently on the screen?
That's like a perfect role for him, though, because he's the leader, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the role he'd want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He would. But yeah, they went with him. So it was very weird casting. And so I wasn't like the biggest fan of the idea of it. It was very weird. And it's currently the only movie series based off a video game that increased the sale of the video games to such an extent because it made people go, Borderlands is not as bad as this movie.
Oh my god.
It just made them want to play the game more. So, I guess kind of silver linings on that one.
Dude, I've purchased Borderlands multiple times.
It is a really good series. Am I crazy, or is this a woman? Is that a woman that's throwing stuff, like a really buff woman in a maid outfit throwing sickles at me, or am I just seeing what I want to see?
Need to see it again.
Yeah, I need to see it again. That looks like a hand.
That is not a woman. Oh, actually, I don't know. It could be, but the point is, not this one. Wait for the ones that are throwing scythes. This thing is also currently kicking my ass.
Dude, we're playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge last night.
Oh, that's so funny.
We did like a 3-player. It was hilarious. Bro, what?
I knew my death was coming.
I
saw that shit coming and I was like, oh, I've already died. It's never been more over than it currently is right now. But continue on.
So we're playing Shredder's Revenge, and like, it's a lot like the Simpsons. You know, if you ever played the Simpsons arcade game.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, when we got to the bosses, we were getting our asses kicked. I don't know what it was. Like, dealing with the normal mobs was easy, but Rocksteady's rocking that ass. Like, seriously.
Yeah. It was a tough game. I beat that entire game solo, but I bet it's way tougher with people because the bosses get more health. Is my
do they?
I would bet, just to compensate that there being more players. Usually that's what most beat 'em ups do, is that they increase the health of the characters, of the enemies that you're fighting, to compensate the fact that there's more players on screen at the moment.
Dude,
Alright, this one coming up. Tell me that this is not a lady in like a maid outfit throwing scythes at me, who's really big and buff.
That?
Yeah! Am I not crazy? Am I crazy?
I could see that.
I'm saying you just don't have your eye open like mine does. To see, there are buff women everywhere if you choose to perceive them.
I mean, I'd love to perceive that. It sounds like a great thing to see.
Mm-hmm.
Just didn't see it there.
Just didn't see it there, unfortunate. But continue on with your story of your boss battle as I lock in for a moment.
Yeah, I don't know the name of this character. Oh my god, yeah, that was dangerously close. That was kind of scary. I don't know the name of this character, but he had a bunch of rats involved in his fight. That dude was fucking us up, dude.
I want to say his name is as simple as like Ratcatcher or something. Most TMNT. I'm trying to remember. Unfortunately, this is one of the ones that I don't remember a whole bunch because he wasn't in the Turtles in Time SNES video game, which is what is like the beat 'em up for TMNT for me. Which is, I think, what is. You are shitting me right now. I died because I didn't touch the goddamn rope. No.
Well.
Fuck me, man. I was like right there. Anyway, the Rat King, the Rat Man, you were fighting him and he was really tough because he's... No, I want to say he is in Turtles in Time. I think he's the one that is in the machine that you fight in the sewers where you fight against the cheesy version of the aliens. If I'm remembering my Turtles lore correctly.
I think his name is the Rat King. I remember like some of those names like made me laugh. Like Dirtbag. I'm like, oh, well, you're getting shoveled by Dirtbag.
Yeah,
And
get
Ground
Bebop,
Shut.
Bebop, Rocksteady. Actually, funny enough, Bebop and Rocksteady. So you remember the villains from the Secret of the Ooze? What their name are?
Is it like Razor?
Tokar and Razor. That is correct.
Yeah, there you go.
Please, Buff Woman, die. There we go. It's the only time I'll ever say that.
Damn, you're almost dead.
I am. So they're obviously the replacements for Bebop and Rocksteady, and you fight them in the Turtles in Time game in one stage early on, and then later on you fight Bebop and Rocksteady, so it's kind of like, oh, I guess they could just fit them on both on here. That's very bizarre and weird, but okay, that works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Alright. Here, now that I know the secret to this. Alright, lock in. Alright, okay. Alright. We're all good now. And now that I know, we'll go here. But yeah, I really like that game. It was very good. I think they added, since I last played, they added Yosambo Yojimbo or something like that. Yosaki Yojimbo? The rabbit.
Usagi.
Usagi. Yes, Usagi. There we go. I always forget the name of him just because, again, he was a Turtles character that was not in Turtles in Time. So it makes it very hard for me to remember him. Oh, okay, we did it. Oh, that's so annoying that there's no rope down here, so... Oh, you know what? I'm not even gonna spend too much time on it. Let's move on, shall we? Against these slow eyeballs that are killing the frame rate. Oh my god,
no.
what?
Damn. The conditioning in this game really got you there.
Okay.
They got me.
I
didn't know that was a thing that could happen.
I didn't know there's a Dark Souls level of I didn't know that was an issue until it happened. Alright. So now I know. Just don't get hit by these eyeballs and they won't explode. And I'll be fine. Oh, come on.
Oh, there's two of them. Oh, no. How does it just die?
Alright, give me a sec. Okay, we're good.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore... I don't even know where those eyeballs are coming from. Because it's like, that thing clearly got blown up a while ago. I should just let them hit me. It's better than actually killing them and blowing up the bridge. Alright. Purposeful stride. How do you feel about this guy's like walking stance? It's a very big power walk. If you saw a guy like walking towards you with his fist out like that, would you assume that he has good intentions? Or would you assume he's here to like fuck you up?
No, he's coming for my ass. What the fuck? No, I'm not gonna stick around for that.
Oh, speaking of that, bro, he's walking like the barbarian from Dungeon Soup. They had their season finale come out recently. Where he does a free-for-all against all the villains that somehow didn't die yet. It was quite hilarious.
That is funny. He does have like a barbarian type stance to him. That's how I've always interpreted the Belmonts, is that they're a clan of like barbarian class dudes that bring a whip and just start whipping the shit out of Dracula whenever he gets out of pocket.
Dude, the Netflix series made Trevor so fucking cool because they did a good job of like making you understand that Dracula is like all powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, how the fuck is anyone supposed to deal with like the supernatural in this series? And then he comes with his fucking whip and his fucking salt, and he's just
that's
beating everyone.
Exactly. It's the funniest thing about the Belmonts is that they're a clan of like, we're just here to beat the shit out of Dracula with our whips and just like whip the ass out of everything.
I think his introduction was something like, I'm Trevor fucking Belmont or something like that.
In classic that style of that dude. Oh my god, buff woman, please. Oh, come closer, actually. I can whip you in the face if you just come a little bit closer. That's right.
Oh, phrasing. Phrasing. That sounded questionable.
No worries. Oh. No! Like two boats passing in the night. That's between us. Ah, yes, okay.
Oh, she did. Yeah, she did. That's what I thought I saw. She did. Oh, you're about to go down.
If I'm about to go down, then at least it was next to a buff woman. There are worse ways to die.
Death by Snoo Snoo, is that what you're saying?
Yes, but I click yes, but that is basically the end for this night of Halloween. I don't think I could take any more of this video game if I could. To be honest with you, it is actively kicking my ass to do anything. The start button is L2, by the way. That's
Oh,
how
you're playing
I
on a
pause.
controller.
Yeah. Oh, I caught him mid-bat destruction. The powers of pause. Okay, we'll do it here in that triumphant jump. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for another 13 Nights of Halloween. Say goodbye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
If you want to see more of them, I'll figure out a way to get them back into the channel. But you can also go check out us playing Baldur's Gate 3 on the other channel that is currently being run. What is that channel called, by the way?
That's a good question. Infilion, at Infilion, spelled ENFILLYON.
Okay. It should be down in the subscription thing, because there's like a new thing in YouTube now where you can collab with someone. So then that way it will get them to your channel, as far as I'm aware. So that would be good. And people can go see us there, where we're constantly making dumb. I'm
Fucking around.
fucking around. I think the Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough is great if you want to hear me be out of context and sound extremely wrong in everything I say. There are things that I say in our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough that I do not remember the next day saying.
It's the best. It's the best.
It truly is. But thank you guys for joining me, and I'll be back with more spooky nights. Once again, say goodbye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye.